Warning, this video will contain spoilers of the final Wardstone Chronicles book, The Spook's Revenge. So if you haven't read this book yet, please stop watching now. It's okay, it's cool. I've got your view. It's fine. An end of an era. 9 years, 13 books, and it all comes down to this. The Spook's Revenge. I was told that it will be a heartbreaking read, and boy, it definitely was. I mean, where do I begin? Actually, you know what? I'm kind of getting ahead of myself here. Let's first set the scene, shall we? So Alice has got the Dolores blade from the Fiend's domain in the dark, only for Grimalkin to roll by and say, "Hey Alice, you know all that stuff you did in the dark, trying to get a blade for a ritual that would, ultimately end your life? Well, it wasn't exactly necessary, because I have this book called a Doomdright that will help you, end the Fiend." Yeah, but the thing is, this Doomdright is really just one really long spell you have to say perfectly, and, one slip up and, well, you're dead. Meanwhile, our favourite Spook's apprentice, Tom Ward, finally owns up to the Spook about the truth about, the ritual. And the Spook's replies saying, "Yeah, well, let's not do that, Tom, because it's kind of barbaric and all that." Also, Halloween is fast approaching, so people are either preparing for the Fiend's revival, or are preparing to put a stop to it. Okay, now let's move on to the heartbreaking parts. Two in particular. Number 1, Alice's betrayal. Chris Brown was right. These girls ain't loyal. I mean, the main shock for me was that it was just so instant. All of a sudden, she was with Lucrasta the Mage. I mean, I know she was falling deeper and deeper into the dark, but I always honestly felt that she would prevail somehow. Seriously, Alice? After all that you and Tom went through? Gosh, seriously, it felt like I was reading a soap opera sometimes. Oh no, she didn't. Number 2, the Spook's death. Oh, come on, don't give me that look now. I warned you about spoilers, didn't I? Didn't I? Exactly. You know what, to be honest, I kind of always felt that this was going to happen, especially when I read the chapter with the Spook and the solicitor writing up the will. Like Alice's betrayal, it was just so instant, which was even more heartbreaking. I mean, there was no urge of death, croaky last words, or anything like that. At first, he was fighting a good fight. Then the next thing you know, he was gone. I mean, funny enough, I thought the Fiend's ultimate demise wasn't that special. I mean, he pretty much got owned by Tom and the 3 Blades, and then he got ripped to shreds by a bunch of scouts. Now there is a new threat from the darkness. Remember Sliver, the Kobolos? Well, the god that his kind worship, Talcus, may be making a comeback in the new series of Spook's books. Well, it has been fun reviewing some of these Spook's books. As most of you know, I haven't reviewed all of them, so I may soon make a kind of roundup video about what I felt about the series in general, why I started reading them, etc, etc. I am still in 2 minds about reviewing the new Spook's books. I mean, I may take a little break from it, but if they do collector's editions again, then I may be a little bit tempted. So once again, guys, thank you very, very much for watching, and hopefully I shall see you guys very soon. Well, hopefully you should see me very soon. I can't see you, whatever. So, lay it is. Well, funny enough, I thought the Fiend's demise wasn't that...